Welcome back to this episode of Life After High School podcast. Today we're going to be talking about friendships and relationships in college. I'm Chloe.
I'm Ella.
And I'm Morgan.
Okay, first we're going to talk about friendships. So I feel like the first friendship you'll have going into college is probably like your roommate or roommates if you have multiple, because like that's the person you've been talking to leading up to moving in, and or you already know each other like y'all do, or
Yeah, me and Ella are rooming together next year.
We are. I'm really excited. But I feel like also like your roommate is the person that you're with the most because you literally live with them.
Yeah,
so
you
like
better
whether
like 'em.
whether you know them or not, like if you get like a random roommate, that's like the person you're spending the most time with. But I've heard some horror stories about random roommates. I knew going into college I did not want a random roommate, and I wanted somebody like I knew. And also like I thought to myself, I was like, I am rooming with this person, like I'm sleeping in the same room as them. I want to like trust them fully, know them fully. And Morgan just came right in my path.
That's so nice for y'all.
Yeah, Chloe, how's your rooming situation? Have you found one?
Well, I guess I technically have one, but probably not for much longer if I find someone else. Yeah, we're looking for another one right now.
I think that y'all have different interests. Y'all have a different take on how college is going to go. So that's just going to clash, and that's just not something. And also, a roommate is serious. So, like, you just don't need to, like, just let her walk all over you and be like, oh, no, we're rooming together. Oh, no, we're not, babe. No, we're not. Because this is the person you'll be with for 9 months.
I know.
I think, right? 9 months?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Around that, yeah.
Yeah, it's a while.
It's kind of scary, though, because, like, I don't have any, like, close friends, like, people I'm already close with going. So I'm going to have to, like, meet somebody else, which is fine. I'm just, like, scared about that because I don't want to, like, be like, oh, this person's cool, and then I room with them. I'm like, oh no. Like, like, I did not know them well enough before, so, like,
and I also
I
feel like you have to, like, meet them in person and see how they act before y'all go, and, like, multiple times, and then you can call it official. For sure. But I think rooming with somebody is a very big step in life because you've never, and it's also
like most people have never roomed with anybody. Like even just like living in your house, most people have their own room. Like I know all of us have our own room. Yeah. So it's like it's so different that you're gonna be around. Like you never really have your own like privacy unless like your roommate's just not there. So it needs to be somebody that you are comfortable with. Because like I know me personally, like I like to have my own like alone time sometimes. And I think Ella's gonna respect that. If I don't,
I definitely will.
Yeah, if I just need to like to pretend she's not there and like have my alone time, like she's just gonna ignore me, and like that's just gonna work. But like you're just gonna be around somebody all the time, so it's like I feel like it has to be like somebody that you can at least like get along with. Like it doesn't have to be your best friend. If you join a sorority, like even if you aren't that good of friends with your roommate, you're probably gonna meet some like pretty good friends in your sorority that you get along with well, and you're gonna be hanging out with them. You're not gonna always just be in your room. Like you're gonna be going out and doing stuff. So like that's another good way to make friends is just rushing.
Yeah, I think that is true because hopefully you won't be in your room all the time. Yeah. Just sitting in your room with your roommate. So that would help.
And also like there's so many different clubs and organizations, back to last week's episode. Like there's so many different ones to where you can find people that have the same interest as you, and like you're able to connect with these people and build friendships out of that. Yeah. So there's so many ways to meet new people and meet new friends and everything. But those are just some of the ways that you're able to.
Yeah, and you'll probably meet people in your classes too that like I mean, even if you only talk to them at class, like you'll still be friends with them, or like maybe you'll hang out outside of class. You never know.
Go grab a coffee or something.
Yeah. Especially if I do nursing, because I'd be like with the same like group of people like all 4 years pretty much. So.
Yeah, exactly. And like you'll find a lot of people who have the same interest as you through your degree. Yeah. I feel like you won't find as many through your gen ed just because like you're forced to take those, but through your degree, that shows that you have the same interests and you like the same things, which will have a really big impact.
And you're going to get to know them because you're going to have so many of the same classes and stuff. Yeah. Okay, next we're going to talk about relationships in college. I know all of us are in a relationship.
We are.
Me and my boyfriend are going to the same college, so that's actually, it's kind of nice, but like.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
But I don't know.
I feel like y'all will have y'all separate lives because you'll have, Knoxville is such a big city. Yeah, it is. And it's such a big school that you're going to have your separate lives. You'll have separate degrees. You'll be in different clubs, sororities, fraternities, things that you're going to have your separate life. But I also think having each other there to support you through it, because y'all are both going 5.5 hours away. Yeah. And I feel like having him there is going to help you get through it. And having you there for him is also going to be really nice. Yeah. I think I think it'll be good for y'all, honestly, because like, you'll have your alone time, but you'll also have y'all's time together.
Yeah, like since y'all are both like leaving your families and like y'all are gonna be the two people at that school y'all probably know the best. Like it's gonna be good to have each other like support each other and stuff. And like it's nice that it's a big campus because like you'll get to see like Grayson a lot, but also have your own lives, like Ella said. Like you'll be able to do your own things, but have each other there, like also.
Yeah, that makes me feel like a lot better because like I am going so far from like home, which I like, but at the same time like I don't know a whole lot of people going like very closely, so like it makes me feel a lot better that like he's gonna be there.
Yeah. So Ethan, he is staying here, and I obviously am going to Starkville. So it's only 2.5 hours away. I think we'll be fine, honestly, because we're gonna be able to see each other. I feel like we're not gonna be able to see each other a lot, but when we do, like it's only 2.5 hours away. Yeah. And if anything, if he wants to go like meet halfway to just hang out for the day, we were able to do that. I think it's gonna be a lot better than going 5.5 hours away. Yeah. Like you are. Like you're gonna have to actually think about, do I really want to come home? Yeah. But I feel like for me it's gonna be definitely easier, but it's also 2.5 hours away. So like I have plans, I have work, he has school, he's gonna do trade, so he's gonna be at school working all the time, so it is gonna be difficult, but I honestly think we'll be fine. And like trust and communication is definitely a big thing. Yeah. Big role of that, but I think we'll be fine. Yeah.
And it'll help because, like, whenever you come home, like, you can hang out with your family and stuff like that, so.
You know, also, distance makes the heart grow fonder. Because also, I feel like just seeing your boyfriend every day, like, it's not as special. Like, not like I wouldn't, like, you know, obviously, like, kind of want to hang out with your boyfriend every day. But, like, you know, when you don't get to see them as much, it makes it more special when you do. And, like, I think it really just helps, like, y'all grow closer, if anything. And, like, if you can get through long distance, then, like, I kind of feel like you can get through anything, because I feel like just not being able to see your boyfriend all the time like you're used to is just like, it's such a big adjustment. But just getting through that, like, I think that really like is good practice for just.
It also like really like tests your trust too, because you're not like there with them all the time. And I feel like if you can like handle that, then like I think you're good.
And like obviously me and Chloe have boyfriends in the same grade as us, but Morgan, yours is a grade below, so how is that gonna work with him being still in high school?
Yeah, so Quinn's gonna be a senior next year, and I'll be in college, obviously, so like same thing as Ella, like I'll be doing long distance, but the difference is his parents are kind of strict, and like he will still be in high school, so like I don't know if he's really ever going to be able to come up to Starkville to see me. But, like, I mean, I'll be able to go home if I don't have classes or, like, plans or whatever. I'll probably want to go home to see my family anyways. So, since it's only 2.5 hours, it's really not that bad. So, I'm not really, like, too worried about it. I mean, it's going to be hard, like, not seeing him that much. But, like, I think it'll be fine. And, like she said, like, trust and communication's a big thing. And just, like, making sure we're, like, communicating and everything while I'm gone. And you know, I think that's like the best way to make it work.
With his senior year of like basketball, you're not gonna be able to make it to every single one of his games, if not any of them. Yeah. So we're just gonna have to have a big watch party and put it on our TV or something to support him.
I feel like you'll be going there, like going home to see him a lot.
I feel like you will too. I'm gonna have I'm not even gonna have a roommate for half of the year.
Like every weekend, you'll be on your own.
If I can, I will. I'm really hoping he'll be allowed to come see me, but I don't think odds are looking that way right now. But, you know, it's understandable. Like, college is a lot different from high school. You know, there's a lot more going on than when you're in high school. And, like, he's still going to be, I mean, he'll be 18, like, pretty soon into senior year. But, like, he'll still be living with his parents. He's still going to be in high school. Like, it's a lot different than just, like, being in college. So, like, it's understandable that he wouldn't be allowed to come see me if he's not. But also, like, he'll be up there for football games some. So, like, he'll get to come up and see me then. And I mean, like I said, like it's only 2.5 hours, so like I'll be able to come home.
Okay, this is all we have today for this episode of Life After High School. I'm Chloe.
I'm Ella.
And I'm Morgan.
Bye.